about recent changes to the Social Security system. I'm sure that many of you have heard about these changes and have started getting questions from clients regarding them. Today we're going to try to clarify these new rules and how they might affect your clients. On November 2nd, the Bipartisan Budget Act of 2015 was signed into law. The Act contains a section that will drastically change two Social Security filing strategies. The purpose of these changes is to protect and preserve the Social Security system. Section 831 of the Act is titled Closure of Unintended Loopholes. The title of this section implies that the often used file and suspend strategies and restricted application strategies were unintended. After these rules take effect, they will effectively end file and suspend and restricted application strategies for most Social Security participants. These rules do not take effect immediately, so there may still be time for your clients to take advantage of these strategies. We will discuss the time frames in a few minutes. Before we get into the new rules, let's talk about the strategies that are affected by these changes. The Senior Citizens Freedom to Work Act of 2000 created a new Social Security option called voluntary suspension. It allowed those who had started receiving their Social Security benefits the ability to suspend those benefits and earn delayed retirement credits. This led to an unintended new claiming strategy, where one spouse, usually the higher earning spouse, would file and then suspend their benefits, allowing the lower earning spouse to receive spousal benefits based upon the suspended spouse's work record, while the suspended spouse continued to earn those delayed retirement credits. This also led to an increased use of restricted applications. Once one earner established a filing date by filing and suspending, the other earner who was full retirement age could file a restricted application for spousal-only benefits based upon the suspended earner's work record without starting their own benefits. The key here is that the spouse applying for restricted spousal benefits had reached full retirement age before filing their restricted application. If the spouse were to file before reaching full retirement age, the Social Security Administration would pay them the highest benefit available, whether it be based upon their own record or their spouse's record, or a combination of the two. This is known as the deemed filing rule. These new rules will effectively eliminate both of these strategies we've talked about. The first big change affects the file and suspend strategy. The new rules under Section 831 make it impossible to collect benefits based upon someone else's record while your own record is suspended. It also eliminates the ability of anyone else to receive benefits based upon a suspended worker's record. Workers will no longer be able to receive a retroactive lump sum back to the date of their original filing if they change their mind about receiving benefits. Under the old rules, an individual could receive a lump sum of the benefits that would have been paid from their original filing date to present if they changed their mind about collecting those benefits. The second big change affects restricted applications. The ability to file a restricted application for spousal benefits only will be removed. If anyone files for any kind of benefits at any time, they will be deemed to have filed for the highest benefit available to them, whether it be based upon their own record, their spouse's record, or a combination of the two. While these rules by themselves do not seem too ominous, we're going to go over some examples to show you how much they can actually affect your clients. John and Jane are both age 66 or full retirement age. John has no plans to retire anytime soon. Jane has been a homemaker the majority of her life and has no benefits available to her based upon her own work record. John's monthly benefit is $1,800. Under the old rules, John could file and suspend, allowing Jane to file for spousal benefits based upon John's record. Jane would receive $900 a month, or half of John's benefit, while John continued to earn delayed retirement credits. When John files for his benefit at age 70, he would receive $2,376 because of delayed retirement credits, for a total monthly benefit of $3,276 for both John and Jane. Under the new rules, Jane will no longer be eligible for spousal benefits until John is actually drawing his own benefits. If John and Jane wait until John reaches age 70, they will lose out on approximately $40,000 worth of spousal benefits that Jane could have been collecting under the old rules. We've mostly talked about how these rules affect married couples, but they can also affect single individuals. Let's look at an example. John is 66 or full retirement age and plans to keep working. He has also recently been diagnosed with a treatable form of cancer. He files for and then suspends his benefits in order to give him some flexibility in case his illness becomes worse. John's benefit at full retirement age is $1,500. Under the old rules, if John's illness becomes worse or terminable, he can elect to receive a retroactive lump sum of the benefits he would have been entitled to had he not suspended his benefits. If he were to change his mind at age 68, he could receive a lump sum of $36,000. Under the new rules, John can no longer receive a retroactive lump sum back to his original filing date. He can only receive a retroactive lump sum for the previous 6 months. So the biggest benefit that he can receive under the new rules of a retroactive lump sum is $9,000. Now let's look at an example of how the changes affect restricted application strategies. John and Jane are 66. John's benefit at full retirement age is $1,300, and Jane's is $1,500. Jane plans to continue to work. John applies for his benefit, and Jane files a restricted application for spousal benefits only. Under the old rules, Jane could receive a spousal benefit based on John's record while still earning delayed retirement credits. Their monthly benefit would be $1,950, John's full benefit plus half of his benefit for Jane. When Jane switches to her own benefit at age 70, their monthly benefit would increase to $3,280 because of Jane's delayed retirement credits. Under the new rule, Jane will be deemed to have filed for the highest benefit available, rather than just the spousal benefit. She will receive benefits based upon her own work record, and their monthly benefit will now be $2,800 if she files at age 66. If instead Jane waits until she turns 70 to file, John and Jane will be losing approximately $30,000 that they would have received under the old rules. These examples illustrate the kind of loss that can easily be suffered by anybody who is planning on taking advantage of these rules. But there may be some good news. The new rules do not affect individuals that are already taking advantage of these filing strategies. These people are deemed to be grandfathered in. So any of your clients that are already using these strategies don't need to worry about how these new rules will affect them, because they will not. It also appears that these changes do not alter claiming strategies for survivor benefits. Survivors will still be able to file restricted applications for survivor benefits only. There may still be time for some of your clients to take advantage of these claiming strategies if they have reached or are near full retirement age. While these changes may devastate popular filing strategies, all is not lost, at least for a little while. Individuals that are full retirement age or will reach full retirement age before April 30th, 2016 will still be able to take advantage of file and suspend strategies. They will still be able to suspend their benefits and have their spouses or dependents collect auxiliary benefits based upon their record. They will still have the ability to collect benefits based upon someone else's record while their record is suspended, and they will still be able to collect a retroactive lump sum. And again, that's if they reach full retirement age before April 30th of 2016. Individuals that have reached age 62 by the end of 2015 will still be able to take advantage of restricted filings when they reach full retirement age. Let me reiterate here that if they file any type of application before reaching full retirement age, they will be deemed to have filed for the highest possible benefit available. So again, those that turn 62 before the end of this year will still be able to take advantage of restricted filings once they turn full retirement age. Individuals that are younger than 62 by the end of December or by the end of 2015 will not have either of these strategies available to them and will simply have to wait to file until they are ready to collect the largest possible benefit available to them. These changes are drastic and will impact Social Security filing strategies for millions. It is important for you to familiarize yourself with these new rules and be able to explain them to their clients. The clock is ticking for some. This would be a good time to reach out to clients that are at or near full retirement age to see if they can still take advantage of these strategies. For those that can't take advantage of these strategies, this may be a good opportunity to discuss the loss of income they may suffer if they plan to take advantage of these strategies and address ways to make that lost income up. That is all I have for today. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Jennifer, and thank you everybody for joining us today. As a reminder, if you'd like to receive supporting materials or you have any questions for us, please email us at asktheexpert@advancedunderwriting.com. Again, please email us with any questions you have related to today's webinar. And for more information about what us at AUC offer, we offer phone consultations and newsletter licensing. Feel welcome to contact me, Lisa, at 615-224-1291. That's 615-224-1291. Thanks again and best wishes for continued success.